Tonight's film is a dramatization of private investigator Kim Paris's account of events surrounding an actual murder case and is based on her recollections, personal interviews, and police reports. Some composite characters have been used for dramatic purposes.
Are you there?
What?
Nothing, just checking to see if you're awake.
I'm awake, I'm ready, and I'm waiting.
She just left. Okay, give it 10 minutes.
10 minutes? No way, I'll go nail him now.
Kim, you've never done this kind of thing before. It's a $100,000 claim. I got you the job. If you blow it, I get the blame. Damn it, Kim, you gotta listen up.
It's what I needed, just what I needed. If it isn't one thing with cars, it's another. I just had the carburetor, whatever that is, rebuilt, and now I got a flat tire. Could that be connected? Oh, I'm sorry. Look, I just got a flat tire, and I'm on my way to a modeling appointment, and I'm gonna be late. Can I go in, use your phone, call the service guy, have him come out, fix my tire?
Why don't you change it yourself? I'd do it for you, only I hurt my neck. Hurt my back, too.
Oh, that's too bad.
You're a model, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hell, but men are dumb.
Okay, you just show me what to do, because if I'm told what to do, I can do mostly anything.
Yeah? Well, that's quite a thought.
Oh, there it
You're
is.
gonna need a jack, lug wrench, too.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty complicated, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay, just stand back. Be a lot easier. I'd just do it for you.
Oh, are you sure? What about your back and your neck and all?
Well, sometimes for a lady, you gotta make a little sacrifice, huh?
Hell, I think a sight like that's enough to cure a fellow more than whiplash. Say she used to be a topless dancer?
She wasn't much use at that.
Oh, well, everybody likes different things.
She can't dance. She doesn't have any rhythm.
Kind of fact. Oh, well, so that's that. What else you got, Posey? Tom, get me a pack of cigarettes.
Well, I think we ought to draw a line under the Campbell account, Clyde. We haven't come up with anything in a month, more.
I know how long we've been taking their money, Posey. Told them when they came to me the murder cases were slow movers. In 2 years since somebody shot the Campbells. Houston Police Department haven't come up with diddly.
I spoke with Dan Halsey at the police department the other day. They're waiting for the estate to get settled, see where the money goes.
Halsey couldn't find his butt with a flashlight. I thought you were onto this fellow, the boyfriend of Cindy Campbell. What's his name?
David West, he gave Cindy her alibi.
Where's coffee?
You didn't ask for coffee, Clyde. No problem, I'll get it.
Campbell had some pretty scuzzy clients in his line of lawyering, Clyde. Could have been one of them.
Not what the family thought. They think their little sister Cindy did it.
They think she killed her own parents with her 2 kids right there in the room?
That's why they hired us.
Oh, we can't get anywhere near Cindy. She's a recluse. Never comes out.
So Cindy's holed up. Is this David West holed up with her?
They split up.
You could try Kim on it. She's kind of flaky, you know, but she's plenty smart.
His name is David West. This could be good. He's some kind of gun freak, you know, a survivalist into that bodybuilder macho stuff. I'm gonna create a whole new style just for this gig. Yes. He won't know what hit him.
I don't know. I don't like the sounds of this stuff. I mean, what's he supposed to have done? Murdered somebody?
His ex-girlfriend's parents got blown away. Could have been anybody. Maybe even a professional hit. They just think he knows something about it. Once I fix my hair, it'll be perfect.
All right, it's the White House. He's not home, so you might have to wait a while. Now remember, Kim, it was me who suggested you for this. So don't be too weird. You have to remember everything so that it doesn't trip you up later. Keep to the facts about yourself as much as you can. Where you were born, what your father does, all that. Don't fantasize. You can tell him about being in the Navy, you can tell him about being an air traffic controller, and you can tell him about the topless dancing. And about the time you were raped if you have to.
I don't want to do that. Why would I want to do that?
Yeah, well, chances are, Kim...
Call me Teresa McNeil.
Yeah, right, Teresa. Chances are he's going to come on to you, right? So you're going to want to keep him off without completely chilling him.
Well, you know I know how to do that.
Yeah, okay. But David West might not be as easygoing as I am. So, something like what happened can explain why you're not hot to trot.
Last guy I told about that dropped me like a stone. Don't worry, Tom. Teresa McNeil can take care of herself.
How is she?
Think Clyde will blame me if she blows it?
If she blows it, what Clyde thinks will be the least of our problems. She's on her own out there.
She'll be okay.
Oh, I was in the Navy for 4 years before this. Were you now? Yes, I was. That's what brought me to Texas. Corpus Christi, mainly. Yeah, it's a fun town. Air traffic controller. Yep. Yep, I was one of those. Yeah, only woman among 50 guys. You better believe I got to know men. No, I'm not anti-men. I'm tired of these add water and stir relationships. Love. Love. Love, love, love. Love. Have I ever been in love? It's kind of a personal question, don't you think, right off the bat? No. I'll answer it. I'm just saying it's kind of personal. No. I've never been in love. I love people, but in love, no. What's the difference? I don't know, but I bet you when it happens, you sure can tell. Hi, I'm Teresa McNeil. I'm Teresa McNeil. Hi.
Hi.
Is Charlie home?
No.
No? You know when he'll be back?
I don't think I know any Charlie.
No? Do you live here?
Yeah, I live here. Charlie doesn't.
Oh. This is 3031 Franklin.
That's right.
Damn, I must have got the address wrong. Charlie Lockwood?
I never heard of him.
This is a real drag. I drove all the way across Houston. You have a phone?
I think so.
Yeah, can I come in and use it? Maybe save myself a wasted trip.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I'm here now. Yeah. Well, are you sure you gave me the address right? I'm telling you, no. Never heard of Charlie Lockwood. No. All right. It's 555-8624. All right. Well, I can't sit here all night. Yeah, bye.
So, any luck with Chuck?
I tell you, making a decent connection is a real hassle these days. It was no problem at all when I was down in Corpus Christi. Great place.
Yeah.
Is this yours?
Oh, no. I just got a room here. The guy that owns it, it's his trip.
He's some kind of Vietnam vet?
He wishes. He's into the whole, I don't know, he's just into thinking about all that kind of stuff. So, what are you trying to score?
Weed. They're gonna call me back if they can locate Charlie. You mind if I wait here?
Oh, no. But, I gotta go out in a minute. I gotta hook up with Dave.
Oh, hey, I don't want to hold you up.
Oh, no. Listen, if you're looking to score, I can probably put you in touch with somebody. How much you want to buy?
Depends on the price.
Of course it does. So, you want to come with me?
No hassles, right?
No, no hassles, right? Geez, I'm just going to hook up with Dave for his birthday.
Oh, hey, that's great. You can say I'm his present.
Yeah, right.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear David.
Yeah, David!
Happy birthday to you.
So you were an air traffic controller in the Navy?
Mm-hmm, 2 years. I never lost a plane.
You must have been just a kid.
Yeah, well, I left St. Louis when I was 17. Ran away. Joined the Navy so I could get taken care of.
So what do you do now?
Oh, I'm kind of between gigs, as they say in showbiz. I live with my sister Sammy and her old man. My overhead's pretty low.
You in love with anybody?
It's kind of a personal question, isn't it?
I prefer that I ask you impersonal questions. Like, can you give me a ride home?
What, you don't have a car?
Well, I have a Trans Am. It's got a busted transmission. I got a job that doesn't pay enough for an oil change.
Yeah? Well, maybe your luck's about to change.
I don't believe in luck.
Hey, how about that? Neither do I.
I have to talk to Steve, okay?
So how come you don't believe in luck?
I just think everything that goes to the trouble of happening was inevitable. I mean, you come up to something in your life, some big decision you know is going to alter everything, and you think you made a choice. And then when you look back on it, you see you did the only thing you could have done.
So everything's decided in advance? That's what you're saying? It's not much fun.
Well, when you read a book, see a movie, everything's decided in advance. It's fun while you're finding out. Hey, turn here. You drive like I think.
I'm a great driver.
That's what I said. So how come you left home when you're so young?
I was a difficult kid. My father kept getting on my case.
Oh, tell me about it.
Well, I remember the night I left, I was terrified, but I kind of got myself backed into a place I couldn't get out of, you know? I'm like that. Anyway, he was downstairs watching television, 60 Minutes it was. And I brought my bags down one at a time. I pile them in front of the front door. You know, last of all, I go get my Snoopy dog. I stick him right on top of the pile. I keep thinking he's going to turn around, you know, and see it. Say, Kim, don't go.
Kim?
He always called me by my middle name, Kimberly. I hate it.
Well, that's probably why.
Probably. Anyways, he never did turn around. Not even when the taxi came. He just kept watching 60 Minutes.
Hey, it's hard going up against Andy Rooney. This is my street.
Here? There you are. You're free to go.
So what's this all about?
What's this all about? Haven't you ever picked up a girl in a bar before?
I'd have said it was you who picked me up.
So are you saying that's never happened to you?
Often enough to know it doesn't feel like this.
I'm not into these just add water and stir relationships.
Neither am I. Am I gonna see you again?
How about same time, same place tomorrow night?
Oh, you'll have to be more straightforward, Teresa, if this relationship's gonna work.
So, do you have to sleep with him or anything?
Undercover doesn't mean you have to get under the covers.
Yeah, but don't you have to, like, taunt him with your body until he confesses?
Who says he has anything to confess?
Well, how come they're paying you to date him then?
I'm not dating him.
I thought you were seeing him tomorrow night.
Mm-hmm. Same time, same place.
Sounds like a duck to me. Now, come on, Kim. Is he cute?
Ask Teresa McNeil.
Who's Teresa McNeil?
That's the name I'm using.
Now, wait a minute. I thought you were calling yourself, who's that girl? Denise something? That girl from the insurance scam?
Denise Donnelly was totally helpless. She couldn't change a flat tire. Denise Donnelly is not the type David West would be interested in.
What is the type David West would be interested in?
Well, now there's the trick, Sammy. First, I have to find that out. Then, I have to become her.
She talks. We talk about Kim Paris, Billy Curtis, Corpus Christi, Watch Commander's office. Don't you remember? Hey, it's me. Hey, we went out and got drunk that night. We had a great time. You remember Billy Curtis?
But you get your hands off me, huh? I mean, it's enough, you know?
You all right?
Yeah, that guy just grabbed me.
Hey, wait a minute.
I think a minute would be too long.
I just wanted to say hello, okay?
Consider it said.
Yeah.
Oh, put it out of your mind. Let him deal with it.
Maybe I overreacted.
Don't apologize for how you feel. Don't look for trouble, but don't walk away. Some people see something they don't like and they say that's wrong, and they look down at their feet and shuffle them around and walk away. I don't do that.
You're a pretty tough dude then, huh?
I just see things through.
I need a beer. Can I have a beer? The reason that I was late is that Sonny, my sister Sammy's husband, he's kind of strict. I couldn't tell him I was coming to see you.
No, why is he strict with you? You're not his wife.
He's possessive. You know, it's that family kind of thing.
Sounds like he's mafia.
You must be clairvoyant. He is kind of mixed up in that kind of thing. Does that bother you?
No. I had a girlfriend whose father was a lawyer for all kinds of lowlifes. He didn't like Cindy going out or having a life of her own. Just like your sister's husband, Sonny.
Well, he was her father. Maybe he cared about her.
Yeah. Maybe.
Sonny's not that bad. Sometimes it helps to have a man look after you. How does your friend and her father get on now?
He got killed in a car crash, mother too.
Oh.
So, things worked out just fine.
Oh, that's awful.
Campbells were nicer people, Dad.
David, what a terrible thing to say.
Yeah, it is. The Campbells were terrible people. All of their kids got severely screwed up by him.
Even your friend? What was her name? Cindy?
Oh, especially Cindy. Cindy almost didn't make it.
Was she in the car when it happened?
No. No, I was with her when she got the news.
Are you and she still close?
No. No, after Cindy lost her parents, things changed. We don't see each other anymore. It's all in the past. I want you to know that.
Hey, if you say so.
No. I want you to believe me.
I do. I do believe you.
Good. Good. I want things to be straight between us, Teresa.
You may have to find your own way home, okay? Oh. Now remember, you and Sonny are only married 6 months.
His name is Sonny?
Yeah, he's very old-fashioned about stuff.
What does he care whether my husband's old-fashioned or not?
I told David he won't let me get calls from guys because I don't want him to have my telephone number and know that we live in the same area. I told him I live all the way across town.
What happens if you run into him at the laundromat?
I'm going to take our clothes to one of those places where they do them for you, and then I'm going to put it on my expense account.
You can do that?
See, cover costs, kid. Now remember, don't blow it, okay? Because my name is Teresa.
You think I am so stupid I can't remember her name?
Hey, cut down the Texas drawl, okay? You're supposed to be my older sister.
I am not older than you.
Don't be confused. It's just a cover story.
I'm not the one who's getting confused.
So, how come you didn't run away from home and join the Navy?
Couldn't stand all that yes sir, no sir stuff.
Sammy was always Daddy's favorite. He taught her how to play pool.
Dad's a hustler, huh? Amazing the way parents operate on kids and kids on each other. Seen a lot of those kind of games, putting one kid against the other.
The dollar she makes.
You're on.
Do you mind?
$2.
You're on.
Oh, no, I put her off. She's really good. Daddy used to make us play all the time for money.
Oh, I feel like I know him without ever having met him.
Kim exaggerates everything.
How come you still call her by your father's pet name? Suggests to me you haven't accepted Teresa for who she really is. Want a little bet on this one, Sammy? Mind your childhood.
$5 a game, best of 10, loser breaks.
It's what Daddy liked to bet.
Shoot pool, big sister.
You hustled me, didn't you?
Well, kind of. You mind?
You're pretty smooth. I like that. You can take care of Teresa, can't
Yeah?
you? Not looking for somebody else to do it for you.
Is that how it was with Cindy?
Something like that.
Of course, if you don't want to talk about it.
You coming in?
David, I'm not ready for a physical thing. It's not you. Something that happened.
You don't have to explain. It's okay. You don't have to worry. I don't want what you don't want to give.
Someplace. You a survivalist or what?
Well, I'm surviving so far.
And that's enough for you.
Hey, don't knock it till you try. You go from home to the Navy to living with your sister. That's not taking too many chances.
And you too.
I live every day like someone's sneaking up behind me. So I practice every day sneaking up behind them. Cheers.
So were you very much in love with Cindy?
Whoa, you don't give up, do you?
No, sir.
I created Cynthia. Or I tried to. I was in love with what she was going to become.
Doesn't sound too loving.
When I first met Cindy, she weighed about 200 pounds, had greasy hair, complexion like a glazed donut, and nose like Pinocchio. She hated herself. I didn't blame her.
So why were you attracted to her?
Because I could feel the pain coming off her in waves. She was like radioactive with it. And I was interested in why this ugly fat chick was just so totally screwed up.
Did you ask her?
Sure. I said, how come a fat ugly chick like you is so totally screwed up?
What did she say?
Well, she said a lot of things, but in the end, it all came down to one thing. Somebody was putting her down, and that person was Cindy.
You said her father was terrible to her or something?
Her mother wasn't much better. But you can't blame everything on your parents. It just doesn't solve your problems. I told her, quit complaining. You're just giving away your power to the past. So I got her to stop eating the crap she ate and got her to start exercising, reading books, you know, to clean out her mind and put her in touch with her gifts. She was a natural psychic. She didn't know it. She knew stuff before it happened, but she never figured why. I even got her to get her nose fixed, and turned out pretty good.
And were you in love with her then?
I was trying to make her into somebody like you, but I just didn't have the blueprint.
Well, there's only one of those, and I have it.
I know. I know.
David is a person of deep feelings and considerable sensitivity. He has expressed a remarkable degree of affection for me, and indeed may be in the process of falling in love with me. Now listen, this is the one time, first and last, I'm telling you. This client isn't paying for you to get jugged up every night with some sleazeball that's so hot the trot he tells you he loves you. If you think he's keeping something hidden about the Campbell killings, that's one thing. But I don't want to hear anything more about this Dear Abby soap opera.
To hell with them and their agency. I survived before this, I'll survive after it. They're all so damn scared of the old Tolio. They all think they're the ones who know how to handle this. I am the only one who could have got this close to David. Don't they get that?
You love it. You just love it. All this play acting. Miss Undercover, USA.
What is your problem?
You love making up lies. You love believing them.
You're supposed to be my friend. I don't need this from you.
I am your friend. And I know you, which is more than you do right now. You're getting involved with this creep, aren't you?
How do you know he's a creep? You hustled him at pool, that's what you know. You don't know what it's like being somebody else. Being seen as somebody else, feeling like somebody else.
Answer the question, Kim.
You promised to call me Teresa.
Answer the question, Teresa.
That's the way it works for me, and it's working. I'm getting close to him.
You slept with him yet?
No, I haven't. And he hasn't pushed me either. He...
Oh, respects you.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I think he does.
Oh, sweet.
David? 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 You here?
didn't hear me coming, did you?
I think that sort of thing sucks.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
How do I know that?
Why? Why do you think I might hurt you?
It's not you.
Well, who is it?
You scared me, okay? Fine, all right, you scared me.
There's something you're not telling me, Teresa. You can tell me anything.
About a year ago, I was raped. It was partly my fault. I ran out of gas and I was walking to get some, and a car came by. It was kind of in the country. 2 guys were in it. They asked me if I wanted a lift. I said no. They said it was a couple miles to the next gas station. He said, "What's the matter? Don't you trust us?" I said it wasn't that, but I'd walk anyway. I was too close to the car. He grabbed my wrist and they drove off. I had to run alongside. After a bit, I fell down. And they stopped the car, pulled me inside.
Why was it your fault?
I don't know. Dumb of me.
To run out of gas.
Yeah. I'm always doing dumb things like that.
Rape isn't a punishment for running out of gas, Teresa. Not even in Texas.
Then why? Why did it happen?
Because it is an awful world we're in. I won't ever let that happen to you again. Never. Never, never, never.
George, give me 5 of these, please.
I want a tuna melt on rye and some iced tea. The money... Gummit. The money's in my coat.
I'm buying.
Well, well. If it ain't Sam Spade, come a slumming in its 500-buck threads. Tell me, Posey, how is the private enterprise law enforcement business?
Well, it's up to taking you to lunch, Halsey.
Yeah? Well, ain't that nice?
I can't help it, Posey. I'm just not very partial to private detective.
That includes me?
Oh, no. You know I got a little soft spot in my heart for you, Posey. I guess it's some kind of that name you had to grow up with. Oh, Posey, Posey. God, how come you never changed it?
Play the card you get, Dan. Play the card you get.
No, don't give me that bull. Next thing you tell me is it made a man out of you.
Oh, no. Wouldn't go that far. Dan, we've been working on a Campbell case. I suppose you heard? On behalf of the family.
What's that costing us, son?
Well, they thought the Houston Police Department had kind of quit on it.
Yeah. You get a guy that many people got a motive for killing, you either get lucky or you get slow.
Yeah. Well, we're working the David West angle.
David West. Good luck, Posey. I spent a long time trying to break that alibi.
Yeah, well, we've got a girl next to her. Her name's Kim Paris. She's, well,
Well, she's kind of flaky, but she's got her hooks into West. The only thing is, Clyde doesn't take her seriously.
So?
Well, you know the case. You know West. I thought maybe you could talk to her, see if you could figure out what she's got. She's kind of exposed out there.
What's in it for me?
Apple pie.
A la mode?
One scoop.
One scoop. All right, bring her by.
Louise? Okay, now I recommended you at the agency. You're gonna have to tell me if you're getting anywhere.
Listen, I got a great idea. David is a believer in psychics. Cindy was psychic.
Never mind
he
about the
says,
psychic.
okay?
Just tell me if you're getting
Will you
anyplace.
just listen to me, Tom? Okay. I'm gonna tell David that I've had this dream, like he's in danger, you know? And then the next time that I go and pick him up, you drive by and you fire a gun. Not at us, but I mean like in the air, okay? And then he'll think I have it. Really have it.
This is crazy. This is really crazy. You didn't put this in your report, did you?
Hey, it's just an idea. I'm just trying to be creative.
Sounds like you're desperate to me.
Maybe I should be taping it.
Teresa!
David! It's David. You play along with me, all right? Hi!
How are you?
Well, hey, look at you.
I look awful.
You do not.
This is my brother-in-law, Sonny.
Well, hello, Sonny. Teresa told me about you.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, she mentioned you.
Great. Hey, how about you and your wife having dinner some night with me and Teresa over at my place?
Oh, Sammy would love that. You know how she loves to go out, Sonny.
I fixed a pretty good Mongolian lamb. How about Saturday?
Saturday.
I think Saturday'd be
I don't know.
fine. I'll work on him.
Saturday. Hey. Well, good. Nice to meet you. Saturday it is.
Bye, David. See you Saturday.
Damn it, you are careless. We should not have been out
I
here.
thought that worked out pretty good, Sonny.
What is this brother-in-law crap?
That's what I told him, why I can't invite him to my house. I live with this pig of a brother-in-law, Sonny. You'll be perfect,
No,
huh?
no, I am absolutely not going to dinner pretending to be some hood.
You gonna blow my
Kim?
cover, Tom?
Kim?
Is that what you want, huh? If I tell Clyde you can't pull it off, he won't let you fetch his cigarettes anymore.
Kim?
Don't forget, Sammy, you're different when you're around Sonny. You're quiet, subdued.
Where'd you come up with this mafia stuff? What was the idea then?
What? Didn't you say that the Campbell murders were like, you know, executions, like professional?
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe Cindy had somebody hire some hitmen. Maybe David is the one who did the hiring. Did you ever think of that?
It's crazy. It's
good.
absolutely crazy. Crazy, Kim.
Teresa, you gotta remember to call her Teresa.
Hey, would you watch your mouth when you're talking to me? You're gonna end up with cement shoes.
This is never gonna work, Kim. I mean, Teresa, this is never gonna work. No.
I don't believe in free will. I mean, it looks like you have a choice, but when you really examine it, you see that one thing leads to another the only way it could have. I mean, all history's inevitable because it goes to the trouble of happening. May sound kind of fatalist.
Sounds dumb. That's what it sounds like.
You believe in free will, then?
Oh, nothing's free, including this dinner.
Now, what price do you see yourself paying for this dinner?
Well, I gotta sit here and listen to you go on about all this stuff you don't know nothing about. Why don't you two broads go powder something?
Sonny.
Go on, beat it.
You certainly have a way with the ladies, Sonny.
West, don't use sarcasm with me. Ain't gonna work. What I want to know about is what you have in mind with my sister-in-law.
I intend to marry Teresa. Now, I respect your position, your feelings, and how you're protective about her. But I'm going to take care of her. Now, this house is my property, and I can fix it up and get a very good price. Teresa and me didn't have any choice but to meet each other, and we have no choice but to keep on knowing each other. I don't know how it is with you and Sammy,
But that's how it is with Teresa and me.
We'll be out in the car, okay? Oh, and thank you, David. Good night. Teresa will join us in a moment. That guy's nuts. He did it. I really think he did it.
No way.
What do you mean, no way?
Oh, he's out to lunch, all right, but not that way. Want to know what he told me?
What?
He wants to marry her.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah. You want to know what else?
What?
They have no choice, he says.
What?
No choice.
David, shouldn't you have asked me, well, spoken to me before you spoke to him?
I don't think I did anything wrong. I love you, Teresa.
I know, but what I'm saying is, shouldn't you have...
Do you? Do you really know? Oh, do you really know I love you? I want to marry you. When I have to, I can get things done. I do not intend to deliver blueprints for the rest of my life. Take this house, fix it up, and sell it, and we can do whatever we want to do with the money. Have a life. Family. You and me.
He asked me to marry him, Sammy. And that's something. I mean, a lot of guys have hit on me. But the first time I get the white picket fence proposal, I'm pretending to be somebody else.
Kim, why don't you just forget this whole thing?
What? Tell him I changed my name to Kim Paris and you got divorced from Sonny? And...
You don't have to tell him anything. Not a thing. We could just split. I'm not exactly doing great here. You're getting serious about this guy, aren't you, Kim? Aren't you?
Kim isn't. I'm not so sure about Teresa.
Excuse me. I'm trying to make it back here. 2 o'clock.
Watch it. Where Sergeant Halsey is? Halsey.
Halsey, he's banging on that typewriter over there. That's right. You're quite welcome.
Piece of junk.
Sergeant Halsey, Kim Paris from the Clyde Wilson Agency. How do you want me, sitting, standing?
I don't know if I want you at all. All right. All right. What do you got on David West?
I think he knows a lot about Cindy Campbell and about her parents.
Well, no kidding. That couldn't be because he was shacked up with her for 2 years, now could it?
He lied to me about the way the Campbells were killed. He said they were better people dead.
Oh, did he tell you who shot him?
No, he didn't say anything
Well, what do you
like
think?
that.
What do you think?
Me?
Yeah, you, Miss Private Eye. What is your professional opinion?
I don't know. I don't think that David had...
Well, let me ask you this. How long you been shacked up with David West?
I'm not shacked up with David West.
I hear tell that he wants to marry you. Now, why would a weirdo like David West want to marry you, Miss Paris?
I think he's in love with me.
Oh, in love? Oh, well, sure. Now I see. In order to prove his love to you, he's going to confess to the Campbell murders. Is that it? Okay, wait. Okay. So he's not sleeping with you. You're not sleeping with him. Why not?
Because I don't want to.
Oh, and what does he have to say about that? Wait. Has he got you pegged for some kind of virgin or something?
I don't know why you're talking to me like this.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Well, I'll tell you why, darling. Because I'm a cop. And I don't trust private detectives in general, and I don't trust Clyde Wilson in particular. And I especially don't like it when he sticks some bimbo out on the street who thinks that all she has to do is flash a little skin and she can get a confession out of every punk that she comes across.
Go. Yeah. Oh, that'll teach her, Dan. Coming in trying to cooperate with the police? Butt out.
Hey, you don't need this stinking job. I mean, it's Looney Tunes. You don't even know what your name is. Quit the case.
Well, what am I gonna do about David? I can't just run out on him.
Run out on him? What is the matter with you, Kim? You'd be doing him 50 different kinds of a favor if you ran out on him. You've been lying to that boy since the day you met him.
That's not true. It's not all true. God, Sammy. What am I gonna do?
How about telling him the truth, Kim? What'd be wrong with that?
I talked to a real estate lady about the house. She said with a little fixing up, I could get maybe 60, 65 grand for it. Hey, what's wrong? Look at me. Talk to me. You can talk to me.
David, I have to go away for a while.
I think we should. I think we should go to Mexico. Where the peso is, we could live there good a long time. I know guys who've done
No,
that.
I mean on my own.
Why do you have to do that?
I just do. I have to get things straight.
What's not straight? Is this about Cindy? I told you there's nothing between Cindy and me. It is over. Oh, trust me. There are a lot of things I want to talk to you about and have you understand. But I need you to, make some kind of a commitment.
No, I can't. Not now, not yet. I need time.
Well, what if you go away and I never hear from you again?
You will. I wouldn't do that.
I love you, Teresa. Why do you have to go away?
David, you have to believe me. I'm all confused about things. My feelings, who I am, all kinds of things. I gotta get things straight. I have to.
All right. All right. But when you're figuring all this out, just remember I love you.
And I love you.
Oh, then why do you have to go away?
I don't know. I don't know.
So did you do it? Did you tell him?
I said... I said that I loved him, Sammy. I couldn't help myself.
Well, you better start, Kim. Because you got company. And I don't think they're here to help you.
So how come all of a sudden this jerk believes me?
Well, Sergeant Halsey was just testing you first time.
No, he
kid.
wasn't testing me. He was insulting me, and he was enjoying it.
Yeah, I was a little rough on you, Miss Paris. Just one of those bad days, you know?
Thing is, Kim, you're the best thing they've got. The Campbell case has been on hold.
No such thing. We've been waiting for the Campbell will to be probated. Now, as soon as they divide up the estate, we'll follow the money, see if any of it goes to David West.
Which could take a year or more. In the meantime, you are the only thing they've got, no matter what Sergeant Halsey says. And the reason he's here now is that he can set you up with the wire. See what you can get out of David.
You want me to record him?
Well, as I recall, you thought that you could get West to talk. Well, you know, on account of him being in love with you and you never having slept with him.
Kim, don't let him talk to you that way.
Most likely be a waste of your time and mine, too. Unless you really got something going with this guy. Of course, you're the only one who'd know about that. So, do you or don't you? Tell me you do. I'll believe you.
Yeah, I got something going.
Okay, now you gotta push both of these down for it to report. Are you listening to me? You gotta push both of them down, all right? Now here, you gotta make sure the microphone stays in the clear. All right, let's go. Say something.
Sergeant Halsey is a pig.
How's that?
Repeating, Sergeant Halsey is a pig.
All right, let's go. Come on. Now remember, it's no good if you do all the talking. He can't just sit there and yes and no you. You understand? It's gotta come out of his mouth. It's gotta be in his words.
Of course. What, do you think I'm trying to frame him?
Just explaining.
Kim, we'll be here, just in case.
In case of what? I don't have anything to fear from David. He's the one that's in danger.
Remind me to have her license revoked after this is over. This is Halsey. You guys hanging in?
Hanging in, Sergeant, hanging in.
Hey, Dave, what's the idea behind all that stuff you're doing? I mean, I see these old Chinese guys on the TV going after it, and they just look like they're trying to hack their way through some kind of imaginary jungle.
That's exactly it, Steve. System for getting through the jungle. And this teaches you. Stay in the now, the big now. No past, no future. That's how you survive in the jungle.
Wow, man, it's pretty deep. Gotta write fortune cookies. Hey, Teresa.
Teresa.
If you've been here, man, it was a real learning experience.
It's so good to see you. I didn't know when you get it straightened out.
David, we have to talk.
What's wrong?
Something big now, man.
Jimmy?
Hey, man. Signal's clean.
Okay, good. Sit over here.
What's wrong? Tell me what it is.
David, why did you lie to me?
What about?
About Cindy's parents. They weren't killed in a car accident.
How were they killed?
They were shot in their bed in front of their grandchildren, shot 3 times each by 2 people who've never been arrested.
She's got some guts.
How did you find that out?
I checked in the newspapers. It took a lot of looking, but it was there.
Oh, what made you do that, Teresa?
I didn't believe what you told me.
Why?
Because you lied to me.
How'd you know I lied to you?
I don't know how I knew. I can't explain everything like you can. I don't know. just something I could feel. I never thought I'd find out that they'd been murdered.
The way they died doesn't change the fact that they deserve to. I didn't lie about that.
I don't care about them. I don't know them. It's you I know. Now, you say you want us to be together. You say you want me to trust you. How is that going to happen if you're going to lie to me about something like that?
You have really good instincts, don't you? I mean, I kept asking myself why you went on and on about Cindy. I mean, you weren't picking up any kind of interest from me.
We've become very close, David. Now, there was something, and I could sense it. I thought it was about you and Cindy. I knew you weren't telling me everything about her. I thought maybe you're still involved with her, maybe...
No.
Then what was it? What made you tell me that lie? You don't have to lie to me, David.
Cindy got a bad deal. A real bad deal. By the time I met her, she was all lost and gone to hell. And I went there, too, to try and bring her back. Sounds kind of melodramatic, doesn't it? I went to hell to bring her back. But it's the truth. Where Cindy lived was hell. Her father had been molesting her since she was a child. The family knew and nobody did anything. I guess while he was doing it to Cindy, he wasn't doing it to them. I mean, you'd think they'd be on her side, but they hated her. And she hated herself. She blamed herself. It's like when you ran out of gas. Oh, I'd get her to agree to stop seeing him, but there was always some excuse why she couldn't stop. She'd just lie there. So what can I do? What can I do? Oh, you have any idea how angry that can make you when somebody you care about is dying and they won't try to get well, won't even want to get well?
Why didn't you leave her?
I couldn't do that, Teresa. When you go into something like that, you have to see it through. I told you I was that way. When I commit, it's the whole way.
But you got her to stop. Stop with her father, right? Right?
Well, I took her away from all that, but... Oh, I didn't take all that away from her. You see, it gets to be a part of you. How you feel, how you are. Sydney never got away from the way she felt. She put it on to me, you know what I'm saying? She didn't want me to punish her. I would, and then I'd have to forgive her. Well, I get a picture in here that comes into my head. It's like somebody switched on a light. And I can see her. And I can see him doing what he wants, anything he wants.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying, don't
Why didn't you get her out of there?
You've never been any place you just didn't know who you were, Teresa.
David, I think you should leave.
I did leave. I got out, she got out. We had to. You understand that, don't you, Teresa?
Hey, y'all, I got some nose candy.
See? Get out! Get out, man!
Stop me some blood, man.
Where you going?
I have to get out.
It's because of what I told you, isn't it?
You didn't tell me anything.
It's about Cindy and me, and you hate me because of it.
I hate you, David.
Oh, but you don't love me.
You don't.
I can see it in your face.
You don't know me. You don't know what's in my face.
Cindy, wait a minute. You want me to trust you? I want you to trust me. That's why I told you.
It doesn't matter about trust. Who am I that you should want me to trust you?
You're Teresa. And I love you.
Teresa. She's chickened out.
Teresa, wait.
The broad is chickened out.
Where are you going?
I don't care about Sydney. I don't care about
me?
I
Or us?
didn't
You
say
don't care
that.
about us. You asked me to tell you about Cindy, so I tell you, and all of a sudden you just don't want to know.
David, let go of me!
Where are you going? I think she's in trouble. Shh. What are you waiting for? You sit your butt down. We've got to get her out of there. Listen, just listen. He's in the car. I know he's in the car with us. Shut up.
I didn't know what it was between you and Cindy. I didn't get it about the thing about her parents being killed and better dead in the car. It doesn't even matter because I'm just sorry for Cindy and for you. I'm sorry for us.
Teresa.
Me.
Teresa.
David.
I killed him.
You shot her?
It was the only thing I could do for her after everything else. She was still the same Cindy. She just looked different. She was chained to herself, her old self. I broke it.
You yourself?
Well, she couldn't. You couldn't expect her to.
No, she couldn't.
Well, I'll be. She did it. She did it.
David.
I told you. I told you. Oh, tell me.
Yes.
Just tell me to.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. I have to go.
No. Just don't go right now.
No, come on. It's okay. I have to think about everything. Okay?
I can't believe I told you. I love you. I couldn't have told you.
I know. I know, but it's a lot, David. It's a weight, and I have to let it sink in.
It's gonna drive you away.
No, it isn't.
I love you.
I love you too.
I've given it to you. My life. You know that, don't you?
Drive safe.
DA's in with the grand jury playing the tape. Won't be long after that. Once they hear him say it, that's it.
You did it, kid. They indicted him. Hey, I want to tell you something. For what it's worth, you were good. Better than good. I never seen it done better.
Yeah, I think I can make a career out of it.
I think you could do just about anything you set your mind to.
Since when did you start giving compliments to bimbos from private detective agencies?
Hey, you caught me on a bummer that first time. My old lady walked out on me just a couple of days before.
I don't know the old lady, but you made the right choice, Halsey.
Well, if Kim is finished here, I'm gonna bring her back to the office. Clyde wants to see
In a minute.
Hey, you got your case. Ease up.
I really need to talk to you.
Thanks, Tom.
We'll see you at the elevator.
What is it, Halsey? You want to get together for drinks and discuss my prospects now that your old lady walked out on you?
The DA wants you to see David again. With a wire on.
You just said the grand jury indicted him.
No question, got him cold.
So?
So, we can't indict Cindy, not with what he said on those tapes.
But with what you have, you can get him to tell you the rest.
Sure we can, and the second he gets a lawyer, he'll plea bargain his testimony against Cindy.
Plea bargain for what?
For not getting the needle.
So you want the death penalty?
2 counts, capital, premeditated, 4-gain homicide. Now that gets you the big ticket in Texas,
He didn't
honey.
do it for the money.
Hey, we don't know that. We don't know why he did it. All we know is what he told you, and most of what he told you, Cindy told him, and she lies about everything. We got no proof that her father ever laid a hand on her. You never did see what little David did to those people, did you?
I'm sure we can get this thing on track, Dan. She's coming in to see me, and I'll explain everything she needs to know. Clyde, you gotta get her. Yeah, I understand. Just so you understand when the time comes, I want to make the announcement about the agency's involvement. Sure. Just make sure she does. Yeah, sure. I'll take care of this, and I know you take care of your part. Yeah, thank you. Well, sit down. Take the weight off those lovely legs of yours.
What do you want to see me about, Clyde?
Oh, wanted to tell you you did a hell of a job, and I'm real pleased.
I'm pleased you're pleased, Clyde.
Well, thing is, we got a little end or two left untied. Seems they need for David to really place Cindy at the scene of the crime before they bring either of them in.
So they can get the death penalty for David.
Well, yeah, they want to kill somebody for this, and Cindy would be a hard one, being a woman and all, with kids. Law's kind of sexist that way.
What if I won't do it?
Hell, let's just talk, yeah? You do it. This is your case. It's not complete.
Feels pretty complete to me.
David fooled you, Kim. Had you thinking he was a pretty nice guy.
What does this have to do with anything?
Hell, you sounded more upset on those tapes than David did. Didn't even recognize you on it.
I caught him, didn't I? Does it matter how I sounded?
Well, not to me, not to the HPD, not to the DA, but how about to you, Kim? How about when you meet David in court and you're sitting there looking at him and those tapes are saying you love him?
I had to say that. I don't love him.
That's what you want to be sure about. Seems kind of to me like you fell for the guy. And that's the way it sounded. Listen to those tapes. Yeah. Listen, I'll tell you what, Kim. I think you'd do yourself a power of help if you went back in there, cold as ice, and tied a ribbon on this case. It sure would impress the hell out of just about everybody. Might even make you feel better about yourself.
Well, I'll just have to see how much better about myself I want to feel.
Yeah, now I want you guys ready. I want you to go ahead and get in your cars, all right?
Come on, yeah. That's what they say. Yeah, I was there last week, I think. Yeah? Yeah. Hey, we get to see those boys in person. We got,
How's she doing?
How should she be doing?
Did you call him yet? You know, we're gonna be right there. No more than 10 seconds away. You stay in public places. You don't go back to his place. That's a no-no. You give us a code, something you'll say that'll let us know you want to get out. We'll be there. You understand?
Yeah, I understand. All right, just leave me alone.
Right.
Yeah.
David.
Oh, I thought you weren't gonna call. God. You have any idea how long a day is?
It's been a pretty long day for me, too.
I'm gonna see you.
I thought we should talk.
I think we should do more than talk, Teresa. I'm not expecting sex, Teresa. Just some nearness. I need that. Nearness.
Trick or treat, right?
Oh, Kim. I don't want you to do this. You've done enough. More.
He so much as makes a move towards me and the cops will be all over him.
We need to know where Cindy was. We want her exact location at the time of the shooting. Was she in the room? Was she waiting in the car? Did she offer him money? All that kind of thing. Now, if you think he's suspicious, if you think anything is wrong, you just say...
I'll say, I don't want one of these just add water and stir relationships. That's a pretty good line.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Kim, one more thing. You don't go back to his place, no matter what. When you leave the restaurant, that's it. Whether he's told you about Cindy or not, that's it.
You really care about me, don't you, Sergeant?
I'm just doing my job. And my job is to see to it that this punk doesn't kill anybody else. You leave the restaurant. You turn into a liquor store. Say you need a pack of cigarettes. You get out of the car. Walk away. Don't look back. Don't look back.
Smoking.
This is a yuppie ripoff joint.
What, are you ashamed to be seen in public with me, David?
Yeah, of course not. No. Just hate this kind of pretentious dump.
Did you care for anything from the bar before you order?
We'll have a bottle of dry white wine, a Chardonnay.
Very good, thank you.
Well, hey, you're making decisions tonight. I like that. The day today, boy, it was a long one. I kept thinking, what have I done? What have I done? I promised myself when this business went down, I wasn't going to get put away. I'd check out first. And here I am handing my life over to this person that I love. I don't really know. It scared me, Teresa. I don't mind telling you.
Poor dumb bastard.
You must have been scared when Cindy knew.
Why? What was Cindy gonna do?
I guess not. Her being there and all. Was she?
Take it easy, Kim. Take it easy.
It's really all right, is it? I mean, you've accepted it. That I did it.
What was that you once said? Things are inevitable once they've gone through the trouble of happening?
Right. Yes, right. I think I found my first disciple.
Wasn't Cindy your first?
Oh. Well, Cindy never knew what I was talking about. She wasn't smart like you.
She was smart enough to get you to do what she wanted.
Something like that.
Something as big as that's going to change your life. Nothing's going to be the same. You don't let anybody else make those decisions for you.
You mean it was your idea?
No, I'm saying I did it as much for me as I did for her. I take responsibility for my actions, and if I ever have to live this life again, I got no complaints. It's my philosophy, stay in the now, no regrets.
Yeah, but whose idea was it?
Cindy begged me to do it, and I wanted to. I saw it was the only thing that could set her free. So I made sure she was right there beside me. So it was hers as well. It was like I was her arm. I pulled the trigger. But she planned it.
Girl's a genius. We got them both.
And her kids didn't recognize her?
I wish she'd run out the door and had a mask on. I didn't know they were going to be there. When you start on something like that, you got nothing but nerve to see you through. I was in my soldier mode. You have no idea how it feels to be able to talk about it.
Did Cindy offer you any money?
Yeah, that was a bit that really bugged me.
How much?
A lot. It bothered me a lot.
I mean, how much money?
25,000. Which just confused things and made it not clear why I was doing it. I had to think about it. Keep things separate.
How much did you get?
Nothing. I didn't get any money. It's all tied up in the estate. I'm not going to touch it. I mean, it just makes things different. I didn't do it for the money. Anyway, cops will be waiting for that. Money talks. I think I'll feel a lot better about myself if I forget about the money.
You're right about this place. Let's get out of here.
Where do you want to go?
There's only one place for us now, David.
Jimmy, where's the driver?
He's right outside.
Get him, let's go. We're gonna stay right with her.
I gotta get some cigarettes. I'm out.
We'll stop at a liquor store on the way.
Yeah.
You know Frederick Nietzsche? Well, he got blamed for all sorts of stuff, like being a Nazi philosopher. Well, he wasn't. He saw some things really clearly. He had this theory called the eternal return. He said you had to live your life and be willing to live it again, exactly the same, no changes. And that was the difference between truth and falsehood, heaven and hell. How sometimes things make sense suddenly that you thought made sense before. We missed the liquor store.
Yeah. Next one.
But you gotta have something here.
No, I don't.
I mean, how can you tell you could have
Because I
box of
just
bananas
smoked them all, and I know what I have in there.
Wait a minute. You look.
Move in closer. Driver, move in closer. I think you found the mic.
Give me the purse, damn it. Give me it.
Okay. Here's your purse. What is it? Hurry back.
Get your hands in front of him. Get him out there.
Go,
Get out of the car.
okay.
Get out, out.
Okay.
Stop him. Get him up. David West, You're under arrest for the murders of Virginia and James Campbell. Anything you say can be taken down and used as evidence in a court of law.
Teresa! 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 Teresa!
You don't know her name, David. But it isn't Teresa.
Go. Reese. This way.
Teresa!
That's it. Let's wrap it up.
Teresa! Oh, Teresa!
Take him in.
You don't have to acknowledge him.
I do. Yes, I do.
Teresa! What?